Hey guys, this is Cyphrax97, but some of my friends call me Shadow. And welcome back to some more Monster Hunter Freedom Unite. Last time we did quite a bit. Let's see, we fought some subspecies, we killed some more monsters, and I think we also fought an Elder Dragon. Yeah, we fought an Elder Dragon, Kushala Yora. We only repelled him, though. We also got our urgent Tigrex quest, which is what we're gonna do today, but not right away. I want to do some stuff first, and one of the things I'm going to do is, unfortunately, let go of all my current chefs at the moment, so I can get some new chefs. Preferably ones that are in good level, well, most of them. Preferably ones that are at least in good level with, vegetables, and meat. If I can get both, that'd be good. At the moment, doesn't seem like there's anything good here, so I'm not getting rid of anyone. And the reason I want to do that is just so I can cover better grounds for cooking stuff, or at least have better success rate with them, rather than just being stuck with the same things I have. So, before we immediately go and deal with, Tigrex, we're gonna clear out all the, other small quests we have. But I do want to check something just for, we did repel Kushala, but I am curious to, at the very least, see, if he is still in the same amount of health. Actually, I'll probably do that afterwards. So, for now, let's deal with the other things we have, which is kill some Aya Prey, and some Hornitars, and then that's it. Yep, just those two. Let's deal with the easier one of the two, which is just the Hornitars. In fact, it's so easy, I don't think I will... No. Let's not be overzealous. I will buy some potions. And I will take 2 whetstones, just in case. It might seem like a bit too much to just get like 10 potions, but this is for later in case I still have them. So I'm buying some stuff so I have them for later. And also I don't know what might show up. So who knows. Alright, Hornitors are not here. Well, they might be a bit difficult to spot. But 20 Hornitars seems to be quite a bit. Even for, like, solo village quest. Ah, there's a Kongolala there. I don't think I'm gonna bother him. You have a good day, Mr. Kongolala. Crab hunt. How you doing, Jade? How's it going? Wait, is it still saying crab hunt on the title? Well, no, we're not hunting crabs. We're hunting these guys. Oh, what the crap? That's new. I did not know a Hornitar can do that. I'm not even sure what Hornitars are supposed to be. I assume they're supposed to be like stag beetles of some sort. I think. While we're at it, we might as well grab some other stuff. I'm happy to hear you're doing good, Jade. Finally escaped the clutches of resident fireside evil. I got nothing. Ooh, he's poisoned. Let's see here. Can I, Come on, Feora. Will you kill him before will he die from the poison? I want to try to carve him. And Feora killed him. Great. Something like that. So for future reference and whenever people are going to watch this VOD in the VODs or what, Jade Zero is currently streaming on the weekends, I think. If I'm correct on that date. They're currently streaming Resident Evil games because another streamer friend of ours, known as Fireside, has reluctantly gotten to buy a copy of, like, every Resident Evil game that's available on Steam and PC, and he wants some people to play them. He's got Jade Zero doing it. They are up to Resident Evil 0 and Resident Evil 1 Remake. They've done pretty much everything else. They recently finished Resident Evil 3 Remake. And they're also, like, playing... So they're playing Resident Evil 0, and there's another streamer friend we know who's a VTuber that's been in the streams a couple of times before, Namegame Zemika, which I will shout her out in a second in chat. Shout out, yeah, okay. If I can get the name correctly. One moment. What is it? Actually, I might as well also shout Jade Zero in the chat for everyone. Since you should go watch her. She's a barrel of laughs and a barrel of fun. Ow. I'm getting that Hornitor. There you go, Feora. Nice job. You knocked it out. So Jade is playing Resident Evil, and then another friend of ours, Namikaze Mika. If I can just get her... Where is it? I can't seem to see it in my feed. One moment. There we go. This will take just a second. Ah. Well, I need to wait a couple minutes to shout out another person, but... Basically, Fireside is making both of them play the Resident Evil games. And let's just say that they're not having fun. Especially now with like, Resident Evil 0, because that game, from what I know, or what I remember seeing, is a very unforgiving Resident Evil game. It's of the old school variety, which is tank controls. Don't forget the herbs. Ah, yeah. Well, you know, I'm taking herbs here in the games. Oh yeah, right. You're limited on healing as well in the old games. And you tended to always take a lot of healing sprays. You're also limited on inventory space. So I was jokingly telling Fireside that he might rope me into playing the Resident Evil games as well. And he has been considering that. He said he might gift me some of the games on the next October. And I don't exactly feel happy about just him giving me games for free, even if they're, like, they don't cost much. So I asked him, like, if you're actually going to go through with that, can I at least, like, gift you a game that you'll play on stream? So who knows, maybe this October, if you're around here, you will probably start seeing me play Resident Evil. And on that topic, I don't think I've played a single Resident Evil game from start to finish. The farthest I've ever played would be Resident Evil Umbrella Chronicles on Wii. Why is it raining milk? No, it's not milk, it's rain. It's just really poorly communicated that it's rain. I mean, raining milk doesn't sound that bad, unless you are lactose intolerant. Unless, like, lactose for milk is not that bad. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure that people who are lactose intolerant can't, like, drink milk, can't they? Or maybe it's just really bad for them. And Feora killed another one. Alright. Guess we're not carving him. Oh, we're down to just, Wow, that was actually... This was done pretty fast. I thought this would take longer. was wrong. 5 more left. Okay, let me go to area 6 and 7, because I think there's some Hornetars there. Anyway, I think 60 minutes have elapsed, so... There we go. That's the other VTuber that is also playing the Resident Evil games. So now Jade and Mika are both playing Resident Evil 0. And I'll give a shout out to Fireside too as well, since he also streams sometimes. And he's fun to watch too. His energy is a bit different though than Jade and Mika's, but if you don't mind that, then, well, if you guys enjoy watching me, then I think you should go watch those guys too. More mushrooms. Let's gather them up. And that's all the mushrooms I can get. But there's more here. You like mushroom jades? Mushrooms? In the old games, you needed the blue mushrooms. Oh yeah, you needed a lot of blue mushrooms. It's a good thing that I upgraded my farm to have more mushrooms to get. Ooh, nice, Fiora! You killed a Vespoid. Time to carve its innards. Maybe I can get use out of that later. Let's see, how many more Hornetars do we need to go? Oh, just 2. Sweet. I started in 4 Ultimate. Huh. I honestly wish I started in 4 Ultimate. I played 4 Ultimate not too long ago. About like a year ago, I think. Back when the Citra emulator and Yuzu emulator were still active. Before Nintendo... No, not a year ago. That would be 2 years ago-ish now. A bit before Nintendo killed Yuzu, and in the Crossfire, Citra was killed as well. So I played a bit of that with some people. I got to play the online. And I really, really loved playing what I did. Which makes me regret never getting For You around the time that I had a... Oh yeah, all hail Gogmazius. So getting to play For You on that on a Citra emulator kind of made me regret never getting For You back when I first got my 3DS in like 2016. Because I really had fun playing it. And now that like Citra emulator is gone and there isn't really an easy way of playing, I don't think there's any multiplayer accessibility anymore for 3DS. So even if I like find a copy, I probably could still play it on my 3DS, but it wouldn't be the same. Please die before the quest timer ends. Please? Birdie, please? Hornetar? Maybe if I just kick you, I'll lower your HP a bit further. I'm sorry, Fiora, I kicked you. Come on, please. Please just out of the poison, come on. Come on! And the poison's gone. Great, now he's not gonna... I can't kill him and carve him. Wow, I guess poison smoke bombs are not as strong as they are in the later games, because that usually just straight up kills them. Maybe it's just Vespoids. Or, Banaharas. Banabaras, not Banaharas. Balahara is a monster in Wilds. I'm thinking of the other bug monster that's in Tri in the later games. The Banabara. That's got a creepy face to it sometimes. I think the Banabaras are based on cicadas, I'm not sure. Ooh. We got like 12 special mushrooms. Look at all those Poké Points. And here's our final shout out to a good friend Fireside, who is shall we say, casually introducing everyone to the, sorry. Yeah, special mushrooms. Sorry, I meant to say he's peacefully introducing our friends to the Resident Evil series by force. I should probably read the description of why these things are called special mushrooms. None of those were blue mushrooms, or whatever. Yay, power seeds. Soon I will have enough in the economy that I can sell some and get money. Oh, right, yeah, they are hallucinogenic, I think. I mean, I'm pretty sure not all mushrooms are hallucinogenic. Only like a select few. Spiderweb. A yam bug. And a flash bug. Did I send you Returnia into an expedition? No, I did not. But I don't want to waste my points just yet. I want to try to upgrade the bugnet spot, because I need to start getting... I think I can upgrade it now, can't I? Where is it? Oh, no, I can't. I already upgraded it. Right, I think I'll want to upgrade the production on the beehive to get more honey, because I will need a lot of honey. And then I'll get the mining bomb. I could care less about the fishing pier at the moment. Might want to get that first, actually, before the beehive. Because that's a lot more expensive. Alright, what cats are you selling? Oh, more fighting cats. I'm good with Feora, thank you. I don't think we'll need more. Let me just empty everything here. Right, that's all good. Let's grab 2 potions just in case. Let's take just full wetstones. I'm gonna sell the garbage in my inventory because I don't like seeing it. Hey, Mahel! How's it going? Alright, Feora. Can I increase... Okay, so abnormal status up is gonna be... is a long ways forward. But I think I can equip another 2 skills on you, so... What I'm gonna do... Alright, found is level 3. I want you to get more comrade points. Which means you need to do meditation. So, Feora will now meditate. I'm going to let you in on a little secret. When you put your bravery to the test, try using the special in a corner skill, meow. With this skill, your cat's attack and defense will go way up, but if it faints, it won't be coming back. Well, not for that quest anyway. The choice to learn this skill will become available with enough experience, so I encourage you to give it a go if you have the time and patience. Oh yeah, right. I think now I do remember, like, a time that, like, my feline just, like, up and disappeared after it died. It's probably with that skill. Gastromo, here, take this. I will be happy with you. Yeah. Flying meal pass ticket. Nice. What about you? Oh, they gave me some items. Tainted meat. One gives me a catalyst and the other gave me tainted meat. What is this? Oh! Paralyzed meat. Nice. Paralyzes if consumed, used as bait and traps. I'm not sure which monster would be... Actually, no, I think I do know. It's the one I've put in the title. It's the one we'll fight. But first, we've got one more quest to do first in 4-star before we actually do the titular flagship monster of Freedom 2. Or, well, the flagship of this game, but there's also another flagship we haven't faced yet. First, let's kill some Aya Prey. How you doing, Mal? How's it going? Maheld. I can't speak. I'm not as tired as I was last time, but... if you're wondering why there's a tag of grammar there, that is because... yeah. That's because of that. I'm trying to be better. I am in college. I'm studying to get a degree in English. Words are hard. Yeah! They are hard. They're harder still if you don't know how to read. Or if you just use the complicated words. Alright, now I do want to get some higher prey materials, I think. Might as well just grab them. The 20 higher preys don't seem that difficult compared to, like, the 20 Hornitaurs, because, like, there's Eye of Prey here, every right and center. They're the volcano, after all. Spooky noise, they make decent poison weapons. Spooka noise. Is that like a name of a weapon? What? I don't know what tree that weapon is from. Or is that just what you're calling the Eye of Prey? Yeah, they do make some decent poison weapons. Unfortunately, I'm only going to be using dual blades. I'm not going to switch weapons. Unless I encounter a monster I legit cannot defeat with dual blades. Ignore that first part. Okay. Yeah, they do make some good poison weapons. We saw a poison weapon that I can make recently, but I need to farm an Iodrome to get that. Maybe I can actually get it now that I've fought Iodrome a bit before. I should see if, like, what am I missing in terms of materials. Having a poison weapon would be good. But mostly early on. I'm already, like, past, I think, the point of early. We're kind of getting into the mid-ish game of the village quests. I think we will be in the mid-game of village quests once we kill Tigrex. Oh, would you look at that? The way to Area 8 is blocked because it is nighttime in the volcano. I never saw that's how it looked, because in Generation that zone is never blocked. It's always there. You can always go up there. So I guess as the lava increases, it's... well, yeah, poison is pretty good if you like... relatively speaking, if you've got nothing better to use poison or paralysis even. But like at the moment, these dual blades I have for the Scimitar, they're really good in terms of like they've got a lot of good raw and I've got a lot of sharpness. And this armor that I have, or at least mostly of it, gives me the skill Sharp Sword, which is more commonly known as Razor Sharp, which reduces the amount of sharpness that I use when I'm using my weapon. So I can like go like about 10 minutes with green sharpness without needing to sharpen. I'm gonna want to try to keep having this skill for as long as I can. But like once I get to a high rank, I will probably switch my armor again. I'll probably farm some more Yankutku again. Or who knows, maybe I'll farm like a different monster. Am I missing like a joke, Jade? Because like it's raw meat. You get like the raw materials of the monster. Are you thinking of like Gordon Ramsay when you hear the word raw? It's raw! It's frickin'. I can't say frickin'. Gordon Ramsay curses. And while I don't like... I don't like restrict myself from cursing, and I also don't restrict chat for using the F word or S word. I'm trying to get better at not saying curse words a lot. Not that that will stop me from occasionally saying, like, or something like that. But, you know, self-restraint is important. It's always better to try to limit yourself rather than just going all out. So I do stuff like... yeah, that is fun. That kind of typing is fun. Although I will usually at least type in, like, the first letter of the word. So, like, if I'm saying... Okay. If I'm saying fa, in like, typing it, I will type F, and then I will put, like, the other symbols, like, asterisks, percentage, and dollar sign. Or something to that effect. So Jade, I was curious, which weapon do you use when you first played 4U? What's your favorite weapon to play with? Ah, yeah, Kinsect is a load of fun. I picked up the Kinsect blade back in World. I also played it in 4U as well, just to see, like, how it evolved, like, how different it was in the first game. Interesting that you picked up dual blades, and here I am playing with dual blades. I wanted to play dual blades when I first played Rise, but, like, I just couldn't get into it. But, like, having played dual blades now here in the old games kind of makes me want to play them a bit more in the later games. It's weird. I have like this weird mentality where I try the game, I try to like the weapons in their oldest form, like their most simplest form. There's nothing more satisfying than slicing off a tail with a bug. Yeah, definitely. Even better, there's nothing more satisfying than landing a KO with the bug. That is just so fun to do. Or break a part off the monster when you summon the bug. Yeah. So, I have this weird habit where, like, I feel very, what's the word? Intimidated by trying to use the weapons in the new games. Or just getting the finishing blow. Yeah. I've had, like, a couple of times where sending out the bug, and it's like, oh, it's dead. So I'm very intimidated sometimes by how to use the weapons in the new games. Not so much, now. But, like, there was a time where I just wouldn't know how to use a weapon and would not use it on the principle that, like... Oh! I was able to cut that in half. That's not something you get to do. You can actually cut monsters in half in the old games. But it's... Rip Ioprey. Yeah, so... Interesting thing, back in the old days, Monster Hunter was rated M, I believe. And that was because you can, if you had enough damage with Greatsword, you can slice up, you know, you can Carbash. Well, no, even if it, like, I killed it without slashing it in two, it fell into the lava. But you can find a video somewhere on YouTube where someone is able to straight up cut a Velociprey in half with a Greatsword. This was found in, like, I think the old demo discs of Monster Hunter 1. And as of, I think, Try, they removed that feature. Because they limit the blood and the effects a lot. Apparently for the ESRB, if you can dismember monsters, that was too much. And I think at some point the rating was changed to teen, and there was no blood to be seen. But apparently, if you have enough damage in this game... I don't know how I did it with dual blades, but apparently I cut the Iodrome in half. That is quite the thing. So, as I was getting back to, I'm very intimidated by trying to use the weapons in new games, in a new Monster Hunter. So, a weird thing with me is, I would just decide to, well, I'll play with the weapon a bit in the old games and get a feel for it. So, like, with, for example, I played Lance a bit with Try, really loved playing with it, and then I started playing it with World, and I was like, oh wow, it's really fun to pick up this weapon in World. And then I did, like, something similar with, like, the light bowguns and heavy bowguns and even the bow. And they play very differently in the new games. 2 sharp crab blades, I think the answer. Yeah. I mean, relatively speaking, these would pretty much kill Aya Prey pretty quick. I just didn't think that with dual blades of all things I could, like, exceed the damage limit of dismembering a monster. You'd usually do that with, like, long sword or great sword. Or, like, even sword and shield. You specifically have to use cutting weapons to get that to work. If you're using, like, blunt weapons, it's not going to do anything. So having, like, used the older games, I guess, as an introductory phase to learn how to use the weapons in the newer games, or at least get an idea. I've, like, after playing with dual blades in some of these streams, I feel like I'm more, I understand that weapon a bit better to try to play it in, like, maybe Wilds, or even, like, when I'm gonna play World again at some point, I'll try to pick up the dual blades. I was originally gonna use the Lance when Wilds comes out, but now I'm, like, I'm wondering, well, do I want to use Lance, or do I want to do something else? Okay, I think there might be Aya Prey in Zone 1, I'm not sure. How many have I killed so far? 11. Okay, so 9 more to go. When I play World, let me know so I can join. Absolutely. I don't really have like a set time for it. But I've recently like gotten all the achievements now, so I kind of want to like take a break from World and like I guess play the old games for the time being. Maybe I'll stream it. My 3rd playthrough of playing World. Spending time trying to get all the gold crowns in World was quite the hassle. It's a good thing, though, that once I got to, like, the Iceborne half of the crown hunting. What's your opinion on Rise and Sunbreak? I don't really like Rise and Sunbreak. Maybe I need to replay the game again. Like, start from the beginning and be a bit more familiar with how to progress through it. I didn't really like my time. Mostly at the end game. Base Rise felt very incomplete. I just saw stone. You mean, Basarios? Yeah, there's some rocks that look like that. But no, I think he's in area... I think he's in area 6, if I saw that correctly. So, base Monster Hunter Rise felt very incomplete to me. I played it on the PC when it came out on PC. Well, I didn't play it right when it came out. I bought a copy around before Sunbreak was out to prepare myself for it. And I played after all the major updates because I heard that the game was even more incomplete on launch, which is a very surprising thing to me because like when I played it, I'm like, okay, what now? I felt the game was kind of incomplete at points. And so, like, well, now I want to play Sunbreak. And I was going to already play Sunbreak anyway, but, like, I want more. So I played Sunbreak, and I thought it was really fun. And then I got to the end game of Sunbreak, and I didn't like it anymore. I think there's, like, still fun stuff in it, but... Like, if I had to choose, Rise and Sunbreak would be the last Monster Hunter game I would play. I would rather play Monster Hunter Freedom Unite, Monster Hunter Dos, Frontier, even the original Monster Hunter, for as buggy and janky as it is, over Sunbreak and Rise. Maybe not to the extent of Monster Hunter 1, but I would definitely play Freedom Unite and Dos before I would play... Rise and Sunbreak. Yeah, I don't think Rise even had an endgame. About the only endgame you might think of having is get the crowns, like gold crowns for small and for miniature and large. And I guess what most people would have had was get the best talisman you can get. Because that was pretty much the crux of everything. Oh yeah, I think Gravia... this is Visarius. Yep, there's Visarius. I don't know why I woke him up. I kind of feel like a jerk for doing this. But give me your wyvern tier. Where is it? Where is it? There it is. It's total chicken. He didn't give me a wyvern tier. He gave me a Maculite ore. But that's fine. I do want a more Maculite ore. Alright, I'm very sorry for working you up, Visarius, but I just need to kill this high up ray, and I will leave your life to be a rock. Alright, I think that's 19. No, that's 18. Okay, 2 more. Oh, there's another one. You should have seen the Visarius fight we had yesterday, Jade. I pretty much just used the dual blades on his chest for a whopping 10 minutes, and then his chest broke and his belly was exposed. And then finally, I was able to like hit him without having blunt hits. And then he just died. Thankfully, I had dual blades, so going into demon mode makes it so that all my attacks don't bounce off. But I still hear the sound, like thonk, to know that my hits are not, like, doing the most amount of damage. And it looks like Visarius decided to leave after I just, didn't do anything with it. He was tired of my shenanigans. So yeah, like, Rise did not feel like it had an endgame, and then Sunbreak's endgame was overbloated. To the point where, like, playing the game was just not fun anymore. And on, like, above, like, beyond the surface level, some of the stuff and the way Rise plays is, people describe it as very arcadey. And I guess that's the correct term, but, like, I don't find the gameplay loop that is heavily centered around counters to be fun. They have to admit that they did the best layer system. Yeah, I think that Rise and Sunbreak is the definite right step in direction when it comes to, like, the layered armor system. They kind of, like, hit their toe a bit in World, but they made it a bit better in Sunbreak and in Rise. So I will give them that. Like I said, there are good ideas in Rise and Sunbreak, but the whole package is a bit of a mixed bag for me. Where, like, there are things I want to like about it, but there are also just as many things that I don't like about it. Alright, are you selling any cooks? Yes, you are. I don't like what I'm seeing here. It's level 2s, and it's also not one of them is meat. It's fruit. And fruit is, like, I guess fine, but I think I'll want vegetables. And from what I'm hearing from Wilds, the layered system is getting even better, since now in Wilds you don't have, like, gender restriction. So you can be, like, a male hunter and have female armor, or a female hunter and have male armor on. Or you can mix and match. Which I really like, because sometimes the male armor just looks better than the female armor. And I'm like, yay, this armor is, like, cool, but then I see the male one, and it's like, god damn it, that looks even cooler! Why do I have to be restricted just because I like playing as a female hunter? It sucks. And I know you probably can't tell, I'm not sure if you can tell from this armor, but my hunter, Izuko, is a female hunter. Maybe when you, like, hear her grunt sometimes when she gets hit, you can notice. It's good, but how you craft them is a pain in the ass. I am curious, is there, like, a specific method you need to craft the materials? Or do you, like, need to craft each piece separately for it to be considered, to, like, use it for layered stuff on, like... Let's make some mega potions. You need to craft reaction armor to have it layered. Ah. Well, that doesn't sound too bad. It is like more busy work, but at the very least, it's still like pertaining to the whole idea of like Monster Hunter, of just fighting the monster and like gathering resources to it. So I guess in some ways it's both good and bad. It's bad if the part you want requires... right. Yeah, that could be a problem. I guess, like, in the long run, it's a more punishing system. Because, like, you have to basically double farm for your, fashion, I guess. After you're, like, done with, getting the equipment you want. Darn it. Alright, where's the bitter bug? I only have 10, that's not good. What do you combine with hot pepper? I don't remember. Let's try. Hot drink. Okay. That was a waste. Time to prepare for the Tigrex fight. I will take this. What else do I want? Hold on. I don't want to do that. No. I got pale extract. What was the other one I needed? Monster broth, was it? No, whatever. I'll make, never mind, I won't make Mega Armor Skin. Screw you, game, you're 85%. Once I get, like, the last book, I won't have to worry about this garbage. Ugh. Right, I don't think, well... Well, no, this is not an Elder Dragon, so I am not going to... Yeah, I am just gonna take the normal armor. Come on, 95%! You're kidding me. Right, take the nutrients just in case. Okay, potions, mega nutrients, demon drug, armor skin, hot drinks. I don't need all of them because the game will give me some. Okay, that's all that. Yeah, I have dung bombs just in case. I don't know if he can't accidentally catch me, or there might be more monsters. Just to be on the safe side. What do I also want? Whetstones. Yeah, don't forget those. Very important. Even with my razor sharp skill, I don't want to take chances. Also, we have 100, or like 99 power steeds. Time to get like 14, close to 14Ks NA. Bam! Easy money. Best way to get money. And I will do it again. Only this time I'm gonna use some dung. Because I'm low on worms and I should probably... No, yeah, except I should probably buy some. Yay, flash bug. I need more of those. And a firefly. Can you give me a bitter bug? Nope. Okay, I was asking too much, and that's why you didn't give it to me. Oh! There's another spot to gather bugs? How did I not know that? Is there a third one? No, okay, it's just two. Okay. I guess it's just these bushes that are supposed to be the indicator. Wow, I've been missing on a lot. That's terrible, but... whatever. Let me just put all these things in the chest. Alright. How many mushrooms do I have? Blue mushrooms? Okay, I have enough. I will take additional blue mushrooms with me, just to be careful. Now then, let us go and have our felines cook us a meal. before we go on and fight against, yeah, I've heard about tranquilizers. Before we go fight, the Tigrex. You know the old lady who works as our agent? Yeah. The old lady makes contracts with felines like me who want to work in the village and tries to find positions for us. She will only let us work with those she trusts, meow. If you want her to trust you, you have to raise your status as a hunter. I guess that's supposed to indicate do, village quests? Or, I don't know. Alright, oh yeah, I wanted to check for a second. What was the... Okay, so fish, milk, and vegetables. So that's the order. So get good. Yeah. Okay, so I think Thomas is the first one there, to the right. So I want to choose a fish-related stuff. And we've got spiky blowfish. And then it's vegetables and dairy. What vegetables do you suggest, Jade? Spicy carrots? Curdled onion? I don't really trust a curdled onion, because like last time I used it, it reduced my max HP. I could just like choose a dairy product instead of meat. Well, none of them are good on meat with meat, but okay. So, juicy rib roast? Or meat wagon? Meat wagon. Meat wagon. Alright. Meat wagon it is. Spiky blowfish and meat wagon. What an invigorating taste. Thunder resistance increased. Well, that didn't increase my health, but... I guess I got Thunder Res, which doesn't really help me either, because I'm not fighting a monster that does thunder, like Kazoo. Oh well, that's good to know at least. We drove off that Blangonga without a hitch. How the beast knows better than to show its face in the mountains. I had faith in you the whole time. However, lately I've heard rumors that something is amiss. Something to do with that wyvern that attacked you, the Tigrex. It seems he was once again spotted in the snowy mountains. I don't know the details, but I would get ready for a quest on the chief. The Tigrex is a tough nut to crack. In fact, I drove it into retirement. It's strong jaws. Oh, sorry, not I drove it, it drove me. It drove me into retirement. Its strong jaws and claws made me vow to never grip a sword again. There is no place for negligence when fighting a Tigrex. Keep in mind, there is more than we don't know about it than we do. Really? Well, I might as well read about it. Oh wait, I did not read about Kushala since we fought it last time. Kushala de Aura, a metal-plated dragon known as the Tempest of Wind. It is said that if Kushala de Aura is poisoned, its wind abilities decrease. Eyewitnesses report violent storms alongside the dragon, and its wide range means towns may be attacked. Yeah, okay, so even the game mentions that it is weak to poison, so if you ever wanted a way of getting rid of its wind pressure, just find a poison weapon. And particularly why the game also gives you poison daggers when you go repel it. Where is Tigrex? There he is. This is a flying wyvern. A flying wyvern that maintains its primitive origins. Prone to violence, it possesses incredible ferocity thanks to its 4 limbs, claws, and jaw. I think I already read this, but might as well just read it again. Inhabits a wide area, it has even been spotted hunting popo in the mountains. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I read this. So, all is ready. This is only clear in red because we still haven't done the urgent, and then it will be clear in orange. So I think this quest would be the last quest you would get in the original Freedom 2. You'd fight the Tigrex, and then you just have the Gathering Hub quests. But since we're playing Freedom Unite, we're going to have 2 more sets of village quests. Look at that, they even give us a shock trap. Right. I don't know how difficult this fight will be, but I think we're pretty prepared. I have fought Tigrex in the old games before, but this game can surprise me sometimes, especially because, for example, the Shogun Ceanataur and Daimyo Hermitaur were a bit different. And I have been humbled by the Yonkutku before, so let's not take any unnecessary risks. I'm gonna keep the Mega Nutrients where they are. I'm not gonna use them just yet. Also, sorry, Popo, but I need your raw meat. So I can make some well-done steaks later. Did I take well-done steak? No, I did not. No, I did. Okay. Wanted to be sure I can have a means of getting my stamina back once my rations are over. Ooh, nice Popo time. That will be useful for some more village points later. I might farm from some village points just for a little bit in one of the streams. But I do want to get, like, an armor to help me with that, because I don't know if I just want to have Gatherer, because transporting some of, transporting related items that would give me a lot of Poke Village points can be a bit difficult. And I have no means of, like, easily getting the food skill, which will make it so that I don't lose my, like, I don't drop the thing if I'm taking damage, or if I, like, fall from big heights. Although the map, I want to try and gather a lot of, trade-in items. Or, I don't know what to call them. I guess they would be carry trade-in items. Yeah. So, there is a map that has those, and to get it, it's easy. It's not that far away from the camp. The Tigrex is my ex. Jeez. That's one heck of an X. If she was a Tigrex. How you doing, Beef? Good to see you. I came just in time to witness us fighting a Tigrex. I do not want you to have a good day, Bullfango. I don't like you. And now you're dead, so your day is over completely. Alright, I don't think the cutscene plays here. We need to go to Area 8. Never mind, we need to go to Area 6, it seems. You're telling me this T-Rex is my ex? I don't know. Workshopping. Ah, okay. I'm not sure what that means, but I think I understand. Actually no, I do understand. I believe my good friend Mika once told me she was doing the same thing. Working on a fire line. Ah, okay, gotcha. And there he is, the Rex that looks like a tiger. And the monster that threw us off this very mountain at the start of the game. Time to get our revenge, but first let me throw this paintball at it and immediately get hit by its charge, because of course! There's one thing this monster is known for, it's charging the train. One of the first things I want to try to do is destroy its wings. Those two spiky points you see on his hands. Because as soon as I destroy those things, he will start tripping when he charges. Yeah, I should have known that was going to hit. Alright. Why would you do that? Why? Get out of his way. I do not want to get near him when he does that spin. I'm taking considerable amounts of damage, all things considered. Maybe I should have also upgraded my hands so I can have more defense. If I just play a bit careful, I probably should be fine. I wanted to dodge a lot of that. No worries. Perfect opportunity. If I can try to aim for his back leg, because that's also good. Oh, thought I was far enough. If you hit his back legs far enough times, he should fall. Also, be careful of those snowballs. They will cause ice blight on you, or snowman, I believe. I don't think ice blight exists yet. One of the unique things about Tigrex is, depending on the map you fight him... Oh, that was close. Depending on the map you fight him, like they mentioned, he is in a lot of inhabit. Oh, come on! You got me stuck and you did a spin, you dick. What? How is that a hitbox? Oh, that path is blocked for some reason. I do not trust myself. I'm leaving this area and healing in peace. So as I was mentioning, depending on the map you are fighting Tigrex and he throws that rocks at you with his hand, you might be affected by different blights. If he does it in like a volcano area or a place that's hot, you'll get hit and be hit with fire blight. On snowy areas, he will hit you and you'll be affected by ice blight or snowball. Nothing like getting flattened by Tigrex. Ah, yeah. Don't I know it? I feel like this weapon is honestly not as good to fight Tigrex. Ooh, okay, I dodged that. Nice. Maybe I just don't know, like, the ins and outs, the intricacies enough of this weapon. Aw, poor Fiora, she got stunned by the roar. He's jumping back. And he's doing a turnaround. Always wait for that. Thankfully, he's not in rage mode, and I think this is just low rank, so he only does, like, 2 reversals. I wasn't able to get away from that roar fast enough. I thought my weapon got it was sheathed. It usually sheaths when I'm... Oh, why? This is not fair. You dickbag. Blocking the way. Fine, I'll just wait for you to... Okay, no, I'm not healing now. Come on, get out of there. I don't want to fight you there. That's too narrow of an area. I think he got into rage mode this time. Yes, he's in rage mode. As evident by those red boiling eyes and red coming out of his wings. And now he's a lot more faster! A lot more faster. And he's leaving the area. I'm already down to 4 potions. Great. Good thing I took more potions with me, just in case. I think I'll sharpen, just for the fun of it. Shouldn't be that bad. I might as well use the portable shock trap that I was given. Since this thing will not be saved once this quest is over. Oh, this will hurt. Yep. Anyway, got a far more of it now. Ah, that's gotta suck. There we go, caught him. Alright. Let's break his wings as fast as we can. And that shock trap did not last long. Oh, nice. I think I broke his wing. Nice. Very nice. You have got to be kidding me. That is not a hitbox. 4 or 5 fights. Oh, that's a lot. What are you trying to get from Oregon? 80 to fight him like 5-4 times. Where's my gold drink? I mean, odd drink. Okay, he's no longer in rage mode, that's good. Let's destroy his other wing. Need 5 Parables to upgrade my main lance, and 10 more for the Mega Drill. Oh! Oh, man. Oh. That sucks. What is that? What the heck was that hitbox, game? I dodge rolled past the wing. Ugh. Now I see why people might have been saying to me, like, Tigrex in Freedom 2 / Freedom Unite is this hard as incarnation. Because his hitboxes are whack. That or because you're very limited in your ability and you just get flattened. If you haven't seen the drill lands, they actually spin and do drill noises when charged. Ah, that's cool. I don't think I've seen it, but I can imagine it. I think it's like very similar to like the... What is it? The chain sword you get early on. Okay, I want to see something. Could I possibly? Yeah. It's a very nice early longsword weapon you can try to use. I think it's in this game too. I'm not taking my chances at all when he's in rage mode. He's hungry, I think. Okay, no, he's moving a lot faster than I remember him. Oh god! Wow, okay, no, he's way faster in this game in rage mode. Holy cow! Like, he is relatively fast, too, in the later games, but not to this extent! Jesus, now I understand why they said this one is, like, the hardest incarnation. He legit moves like a flight train! Or... Freight train. There we go. Look at that! You're not even able to, like, normal walk with your weapon out. Where's the wire bug when you need it? You say that, but like Tigrex and Rise is pathetically easy. He's like slow as molasses in that game. That you don't even need the wire bug if you even like thought about it. Okay, I guess the snow rocks do not cause ice blight or snowman as I thought. Which is just weird, but whatever. I was not expecting him to be this fast. Okay, I think he's starting to be hungry. Because I'm seeing, like, the saliva come out of it. Might just be the monster effects, I'm not sure. Okay, I need to be very careful. I think I've broken... No, I've not broken the outer ring yet. If you're wondering how I can tell, you'll notice on his other wing. Yeah, you see that one ring there. Ring? Bleh! The wing arm, you see there, has its nails chipped. So it might not look like it's broken because, like, the spike is still out, but it is broken, trust me. You can see this, the spike on the wing is slightly bent. I'm pretty sure it is at least broken. Unless the wings and arms are separate in this game compared to, like... Oh man, he goes into rage mode real quick. Jeez. Do that. Yes! All 10! Nice. Okay. I don't mind getting that. Yeah, his war is actually pretty strong to the point where it will knock you away and do damage, so you don't want to even get close to him to try to dodge roll, and I died to that. Because I was, 10 points of HP. Well, not 10 points, but he took, like, close to plus more. I think I will increase my max HP, because, God help me, I will need it. But I'm not going to be wasting my potions. I will just heal it off on the bed. Unfortunately, this means that now I lost my attack increase and defense increase. So that kind of sucks. Maybe I should just take more armor and demon drugs with me. But I will need, like, bitter bugs and honey to make more catalysts, so I can make more armor and demon drug skins. Or, sorry, demon drug and armor skin. But first, let's eat this well-done steak and top off our stamina. Right, so I think you can only show up in 2 other locations, which is Area 8 and Area 6. I don't think Tigrex can show up in any other place. Unless he went to sleep in, like, Area 3. But I don't think he's low HP enough. If I lose to this, I will probably need to, like, take more resources with me, or level up the armor just a little bit so I can survive him better. Or, you know, get good and not get hit as much. At the very least, I got to fully experience Tigrex in every form he's ever been. The one he is in Portable 3, the one in 4U, the one in GU, and now his very original first game. I mean, legitimately, he's kind of a non-issue in the later games. It really is, I think, the only game he is ever a menace is here. In the very first game he was introduced. Because, like, okay, so in Try, he doesn't actually show up in Try. He shows up in Portable 3rd, and he's not really that difficult there. He's actually slightly slower. In 4U, he might be a bit, like, slightly challenging. Because of, like, the Frenzy virus that's introduced sometimes there. But you can easily, like, cheese him if you know how to, like, manipulate the way Frenzy virus makes monsters tire out quick. So there's that. And then you have his other subspecies, which can be more, like, a bit harder, but you can also cheese them with one of the most broken things in this game, which is, which is the mounting system. Just destroys every monster. They struggle a bunch in GU first few encounters. Yeah, if Tigrex is, like, your first encounter, then it will be a bit difficult, but on subsequent fights of him, he becomes relatively easier once you realize that he is a very basic monster. Okay, so I have no idea where the heck is he. Because I've been in almost every area, and he is not there. Did I, like, miss him by chance? He wasn't in Area 5. So, like, Brute Tigrex just roars a lot more, so that's kind of annoying. And Molten Tigrex is just Brute Tigrex, but he does Fire Blight or Blast Blight. He's a cool-looking monster, but, like, he's not really that interesting. And then you got, like, Grimclaw Tigrex in Generations Ultimate. Or Generations. And he's basically, what if we combine Brute Tigrex and Molten Tigrex into one Tigrex? And he can be a little bit of an annoying nuisance. But he's not too terrible. And then you got Tigrex in the new games, and I think World he's at least an intermediate challenge, but, like, nothing too serious. Okay, I'm legit stumped where he is, because I don't think he can show up in Area 4. Where the heck is he? Maybe he's in Area 1. I don't think he can show up here, can he? I would rather not fall down to check. That's really annoying. And, like, Tigrex and Rise and Sunbreak is a just plain joke. Like, he is so slow in both games. Even when he is in Rage mode, He is so slow. Okay, where the heck is he? I don't like that they block your way through to, like, do a big circle here. I don't understand what's the reason. Maybe it's because they just wanted specifically the cutscene to play properly? I don't know. Okay, now this is just getting ridiculous. Where the heck is he? I'm going back to, like, Area 1 just to check. Maybe I should have taken the Psycho Serum with me. Ah, whatever. I don't think monsters can show up in this area. Not that I know of. Pretty sure they can't. Okay, so he did come here. And that's a sight you probably don't see in the new games. Tigrex straight up flying. He is technically a flying wyvern. Despite those wings being on the ground, he doesn't use them to fly a lot. But he can fly. I guess I'd more prefer to call him a flightless wyvern. Because at least in the new games he doesn't really fly, he just mostly just jumps. Just like he's jumping in the fight. Right, he's coming down here. Yes. He's right already starting the charge. Great. Jumping wyvern. Yeah, well, they're like spiders. Okay, both wings are broken. That's good. Now I'm gonna try to break his head or the tail. Either one will be good for me. Time to be taking a risk. Risk paid off. Do it again. Nice, I broke his face. Okay. All that's left is like to cut its tail. Okay, maybe I didn't break its wings enough. I think I actually need to aim for the wings. Oh, why, you dick. Whatever. Oh! There's not enough space to dodge roll that. What? What hit me? Was his tail moving? That's what hit me? Oh. Get out of here, Blanco. Sheath the weapon because of no trust. Look how fast he moves. Look at that speed. Oh, this is dangerous. Yeah, I knew that was coming. Look at that damage. One jump. I would call him the one-jump wyvern, but he's technically not a monkey. That title goes to the big brown gorilla that we haven't met yet. He's more accurately referred to as the one-jump monkey. Because he tries to jump on you one time, and you're done for. Yes! Got a knockdown. Alright. Your tail is going away, or hopefully. That was too dangerous. And yeah, I was stuck in animation, couldn't dodge it. Alright, he's going away. Where's he going to? Don't tell me you're going to Area 1. Thank you, you're going to Area 8. Might as well use this. I don't see saliva coming out of him, but maybe... Okay, he's... Nope, he's already looking at me again. Take a hot drink again. Okay, I was, my positioning was a bit scary, but I was okay. And he's entering rage mode again. If ever there was a monster to define the original, always angry, it'd be Tigrex. Before there was Devil Joe, before there was Otto Garen from World, yeah. Before all those guys, there was the original, the Tigrex. Ooh, I dodge rolled the roar. Nice. It's very hard to do that, but I guess it's possible somehow. I'm only gonna try to hit. Yeah, okay, I got hit from the tail moving. I cannot believe that. Thank you, invincibility frames. Oh, come on! You didn't even, like, start the animation. No, you didn't even finish the animation. I got hit at the start of the animation. What is this nonsense? Okay, I did see some saliva from his mouth. What the crap? Okay, I'm getting out of this zone. I'm getting out of this zone. Please let me get out of this zone. He's already like... Oh, he's limping. Oh, crap. I'm getting out of the zone! No! Get out! Okay. Maybe I can still catch him before he leaves? Yes. Alright, he only flies away and then... Right. I could very much try to capture him, but I do want to at least cut his tail first. Where is he going? To Area 3, probably, right? Yeah, he's going to Area 3. Right, I'm going to take a slow jog to him, so that he will be sleeping by the time I make it there. Place the shock trap, and then attempt to cut his tail and capture him. Simple in explanation, difficult in execution. Maybe it won't be so bad. We will see. Alright, slowly walk in so that I don't accidentally wake him up. Okay, he's sleeping. Alright, I'm killing you, Gaia Prey, right away, because you are going to be in my way. And I'm also killing your brother here as well. Alright. He hasn't woken up yet. That's good. Fiora, what? Okay. That was weird. Alright. Place it here. Not too close to him. You will jump forward once I cut the tail. Alright. Let's have these... Oh my god. No, I don't think I'll be able to cut it. Just try. Yes! I got it! Alright. I got the tail cut. Now I just need to capture him. Luring him into this will not be that difficult. Okay. Come over here, Tigrex. Look over here. Over here, Tigrex. Do not jump. Please do not jump. Come on, just do a charge. Just do a charge, please. Yes! 1, 2. If only it actually jumped into the trap. You never get that lucky. The trap hitbox is probably like very low to the ground. It would be funny, but I don't think I've had times where monsters will straight up jump over the trap. Well, that was certainly a lot more challenging than some of the other fights. I was definitely taken by surprise. I was gonna say taken by shock, but like, no, I don't want to say it like that. I was definitely taken by surprise by his immense speed. I did not think he would be as fast. That's my fault for not expecting it, but I managed to do pretty good, all things considered. I only died once, broke his hands, broke his face, and got a tail cut. All things considered, you're a pretty intimidating boss. I mean, monster boss, Tigrex. But nowhere worse for wear. Well, yeah, nowhere worse for wear than like the Elder Dragon that we had to repel last time. And I repelled him and didn't even die. So you actually put more of a challenge, Tigrex. Good job. Unfortunately, everything from here onwards is pathetic for you. You become a much easier monster. Sadly. Look at all the rewards we got from that. Sweet. Look at all that money. And 2 Popo Tongues gives us, well, not a lot of points, but a good amount. That's a relatively small size for a Tigrex. And we got the Tigrex training to do. We also got the Tigrex ecology and that cutscene we saw. Yes, I'd like to save. A new issue of Info Magazine has been released. And I think now everyone wants to talk to us since we killed the Tigrex. Oh, you seem to have really grown up. You will be wanting to hire some more felines soon, huh? For someone like you, I suppose I could let you have about 4 felines. You see any you want to hire, let me know. Yay, we can have 4 cooks now. Ooh, that's really perfect. Meat and drink. That covers up all my bases. That's really good. I think next I'll want to, like, get someone that's got milk at a higher level. Yeah, I will get you, Siren. Come to my services. I did not even check what skills they had, but I'm sure they're fine. Hello there! How's the farm been doing lately? If you need some new equipment, don't hesitate to ask. I should mention that you can now trade your points for Armor Sphere Plus. It's an incredible innovation, but you don't have to take my word for it. Yep, we've got Armor Sphere Plus, but I do not have the points or the luxury to use them. I want to save up money to get the next mining spot, or maybe even... Ooh, Bug Tree. Shake the tree and gather the bugs. Beware of the usage limit. I actually might want to save for that. That might be really good. Yo, and hello! I hear you were able to hunt down a Tigrex. That's amazing! This calls for a celebration. Remember that armor sphere I gave you? Well, if you want to improve armor, then this is even better. It's called an Armor Sphere Plus, and it allows you to strengthen armor that can no longer be improved with a simple armor sphere. Like an armor sphere will improve 1 piece of armor 1 level, no matter the lineage of that part. However, an Armor Sphere Plus only improves things that have already reached an Armor Sphere's limit. You can't use them from the start. Also here you can make an Armor Sphere Plus by combining an Armor Stone with Dragonite, or Horochrome. Try improving your favorite armor with this. I think you'll be pleased with the results, especially the results at my crafting shop. Yes, we got some Armor Spheres Plus. I think I will improve my... Let's see, how many do I have? 29. I might save those just for a bit. I think I can level these up by 1 point, and I have like 8, but I want to save them up for later. Let's look at the Tigrex armor. If we can, Okay, I guess we can't make the helmet. Oh, there it is. Ugh, I need a lot of resources. What do you give? Hearing, psychic vision, and cooking. Huh. Well, the hearing makes sense. Let's see, can I make any weapons from Tigrex? Yes, I can. Rex Slicers. Oh, wow. These are like twice as better, but they have negative affinity. These would technically be... They would do more damage, but the thing is, with negative affinity, I could land negative crits, which will do less damage by basically multiplying it by 2, but negatively. So, yeah. I actually don't want to make this weapon as much as that would be fun. Right, I need ice crystals. I might need to, like, go farm them or like, use the mining spot to get that. Oh, yeah, sword and shield. Rex Talon. Oh yeah, I wanted to check the improved weapons. Right, I'm still missing some of the stuff I need. Alright, we can try to upgrade these bad boys. I need 2 Tigrex Claws and Palebone, which I think is from Kezu, I think. This would give me more damage than the weapons I'm using at the moment. And it will be a while before I can upgrade these bad boys. So I guess I might need to fight Tigrex again later and get Palebone, or at least check where that's from. I'm not sure if that's Kazu in particular. Welcome again. I've got excellent news. A new supply route has opened, and it's all thanks to you. We've got some excellent products to show you. I recommend the Mega Pickaxe and Mega Bugnet. They are both really very hard to break. Another recommendation is on the Book of Combos 5. Using it with other books will make combining failure a thing of the past. I've also got a great item for a hunter like yourself. In the dark about other dragons and their ilk. Not for long, for the collection of monster info. Sweet! We've got everything we'll ever need, and I might as well buy them because I have the money. This is what I've been saving up my zenny for, and also, like, buying some of this stuff. But first, let me get this bad boy to my box, because I'm sick of the combo problem. There we go. Let me buy just... I'll have 10 of those, so I don't no longer need the other ones. I will probably sell them. Oh yeah, I wanted to buy worms for the farm. No, you guys don't have to talk, but the granny does. I just heard. You did it! You defeated the Tigrex! This old lady always had faith in you. With you here, this village can rest easy. You've really become a star hunter. I can't thank you enough. By the way, we've just gotten the autopsy report back from the guild. It seems that Tigrex you slayed yielded incredibly rare materials. One of them was a large Tigrex screamer. It's something Trashy and I have spent ages searching for. It has special properties. It has all the properties needed to smash the ice barrier in the farm storehouse. What an incredibly rare item indeed. It's something you only see once in a lifetime, and that's why it is beyond the skill of the staff at the crafting shop. It is beyond the skill... Oh. I know it was a bit presumptuous of me, but I used this item for you. It was for the good of the village. I suggest you take a trip over to the farm. You should be able to see the demolition of that ice barrier. Oh, there is one thing I forgot. Here is a small token of my appreciation. I hope it comes in handy. Poke ticket. So if you remember, there was that cave we got to see that was barricaded, or impassable, before you mentioned... Oh, yeah. Right. The crafting center, I just remembered. Well, they used that Tigrex screamer, and we got access to this. Nothing was found. Oh well. Yay, more blue mushrooms. I will need those. Let me put back everything in my inventory. Considering all the money I just spent, it's time we do the power seed trick again. Farm up those performance enhancers and sell them to the highest market. Because why not? Plus, since I'm like using some of these to make potions for me, like demon drugs and armor skin, I might as well like farm a bit more of them, just so I can use them. Oh, you can go to the volcano now, Treshe. I'll send you there once. See what you can give me. let's gather the bugs here. And this time I know I've got 2 spots. Great hornfly. Let's use the mining spot as well. Maybe I can get another ice crystal. I think my best bet for ice crystals would be going into the snowy mountains. A little bit will not hurt. Alright, since this has been open now, let's talk with this guy. I can't believe this! This is what was inside the cave, meow! Seems like the village chief and Treshe knew it all along. The chief should have told us about this, yeah? The village chief only said it's an ancient greatsword made of materials from an elder dragon, but who in the world could have used a sword this big? A sword size isn't the only weird thing. If you shave down the back edge, it grows back, meow. It's like it's alive. The village chief said that in return for breaking the ice, you could shave some material from the sword. You must feel really special, yeah? You can't use regular old equipment. You'll need to find some hard elder dragon bones and use those to strike the sword and get materials, meow. If you get the 2 pieces of elder dragon bone, you can make a special pickaxe, I think, yeah? Just this once, the village chief has given us some elder dragon bones, so let's try making one. But after this, you must bring your own, meow. Oh yeah. Oh, yeah. I recognize this animation. Same animation that you get in Generation, since they brought back this little nugget of information here. Unfortunately, you only get to use this once. I don't think you're going to get anything, meow. It takes time for the sword to grow back. You should try again later. This sword is very peculiar in its size and the fact that it grows back. Who knows, we might encounter the fabled elder dragon that you make the sword out of. But for context, you get to see this spot again in Generations. Since in Generations you get to revisit a bunch of old villages from old games. One of which is Poke Village. And at a bit later, you are able to... Oh, it's still red. It's not purple. I guess I'm missing something here. Or maybe a quest will show up at a different time. It's never explained what that what the blade is in that one. Well, no, they mentioned that like it's an old ancient weapon, I believe. And they sort of give you context clues later about. Oh, I can change Pookie's fashion. What are these ones? Oh yeah, memorial strips. I love these. Charming pink. Oh, that one's cute. Green. Black-green clash. That's a cute one. But I prefer memorial stripes. That's cute. Change hairstyle. Nah, I think I'm fine. Alright, we did get some new stuff here. The window into the world of skills. I think that I know about that. This explains, I think, about wyverns. Oh, compendium about Tigrex. I might read this later, near the end of the stream. There's some hunter trivia. The lay of the land. Talks about the land. Why is it giving me about the tower? We haven't been there yet. Maybe we will now. Who knows? Do I even have all the dragon bones from fighting Kushala? I don't think I do. I did get some stuff now. I think it's, yeah, it's at the very end here. Deora Skull, Deora Horn. This Galleon Horn of Deora, using it requires extraordinary experience. Extraordinary experience. Dragonmoss. Dark Piece and Dark Stone. What does this say about it? Mysterious, ominous piece of dark stone. Crafting it is a scary proposition. And dark stone. Jet black stone with an ominous aura. Holding it wraps one in despair. That's very edgy. I wonder who this belongs to and what monster. We'll probably won't see them for a long time, but I believe... oh yeah, we've got some... Yeah, this is here. You can make the black head, or black pieces, and I believe... Oh, they just don't give you any skills. Interesting. That's weird. It needs Ancient Potion. Huh. I don't even know if I can craft... I can't craft that. I don't have Immobilizer, and I don't know how to make it. Let's see, what does the Butterfly Armor give? Gathering and Evasion and Spec Attack. Huh, that's good. I gotta check these armors again and see if there's an armor that gives me Transporter. There probably is. Could I create a weapon out of the materials? Oh, yes I can. Black Twin Daggers. They do dark... sorry, not dark. They do Dragon Element. Darker than the deepest seas. It's easy to use and incites fear into its prey. That's pretty metal. Is there a sword and shield? Yes, there is. Black sword. A sword with dark power within. The void it creates envelops all in its path. But as we'll see here, we've got the black sword, and that awfully looks very... Oops. That looks very similar to the sword we saw there, the big sword in the cavern. Great sword with dark power. The despair within eats at its user. Huh. I really should read some of the description on these old armors and weapons. Some of the stuff in the old games and the way they describe them is pretty whack. Maybe if I'll remember it, I'll do that. Alright. Now we have max combinations. Where are the bitter bugs? One bitter bug. There we go, 100%. Now I never have to worry about that. Alright. Let's see. One. No, I don't want to do that. Firefly, what do you combine with? Snake bee larva, which creates, I believe, golden fish bait. Right. Alright, that creates that. Yum bug, tuna bait. Okay, I don't need that. I can't combine it with that. Whetstones, I know what that combines with. Not with... oh, I do not have ivy. Okay. No, these just create bug nets. I don't want that. I'm good with bug nets, thank you. Spiderweb. Oh, I do have ivy. Never mind. There we go. Right, I wanted to sell items. Right. Don't need this. Don't need these. Don't need this either. We're done with that. Alright. Sunset herb. Energy drink. No, I'm good with that. I'm good on mushrooms. Antidotes with blue mushrooms. I'm good with that. Fire herb with that. Let's make some more gunpowder while we're at it. Sleep herb with paralysis makes me tranquilizers. Sure, I'll make some of those more. Right, sap plant. This creates paintballs. This creates bomb material. I'll make some of those. Alright, nothing else. Cod bug, what do you create? Nutrients, okay. I'm running low on nutrients, but I'll be fine eventually. Para... Okay, nothing else here. Toadstool. Poison smoke bombs. And this creates forecast, right? Yep. Oh, there we go. I finally have some dragon toadstool. Nice. This will create max potion. And this should create ancient potion, right? Nope, immobilizer. Alright, I think now, though, with immobilizer, I can create... Right, yeah. Take an immobilizer, take a cowboy horn, and ancient potion, baby. So now we've got max potions and ancient potion. Max potion pretty much heals you up and also maxes out your HP, so use it after you faint. Or at least if you take 2, use 1 after you faint. And if you faint again... No, wait, that doesn't work. Here's how it is. Start the quest hopefully with max HP if you ate the right food. And then... if you die once, use it to get your HP back. And if you die again... No, that doesn't work the same way either. What am I talking about? Oh, I know. I'm talking about using it with the Ancient Potion. Use the Ancient Potion once to get back your health and stamina to max, and then use 1 Max Potion to get your HP back in between. And then you can at least use 1 other Max Potion if you want to... if you want to... Darn it, what's with me? If you want to use it in, like, emergency situations where, like, I'm low on HP, but I don't want to use a potion or a max potion because it takes forever. I mean, mega potions because it takes forever. So I'll just use a max potion. Okay, I'm gonna need a lot of dragon toadstools and bitter bugs because I'm out completely. So I think before we go and continue on with our quests, I want to farm up just a little bit of resources. Particularly in one spot, which I will go to. And I'll take all those. Right, let's go and... actually, I will look at least at the quests we have in 5 stars now. Let's see, we got 14 quests. I already did the Tigrex. What the crap? Just straight up just let me fight Kieran. Legendary Kieran, and then the Snowy Mountains. Okay. Mountain Explorer, this must have been the Phantom Beast. The faint glow and how it seemed to glide over land. There's no doubt that amazing riches await its slayer. Okay. Okay, wow. Freedom Unite, Village Quests do not mess around. 4-star gave me a Repel Kushala. 5-star gives me Kieran as just the second quest. Yeah, I hate Kieran too. Alright, let's see here. What else we've got? 2 Blingongas, Gypsaros and Purple Gypsaros, another Tigrex in the desert, a Diablos, 2 Daimir Hermitors, 5 Shakalakas, we haven't seen those guys yet, and a Gravios. 10 Remobras. Oh, that's in the tower. We haven't been in the tower yet. That's a new area. A Lunestra. Slay a Lunestra. And a Chameleos. And just randomly a Kazu. And 2 Kongolalas. So they just throw like 3 Elder Dragons at you in 5-star. What the crap? Alright, I'm not doing that. I am going to farm some resources. Well, we're definitely not doing them in this stream. We will probably do them in a later stream. I don't even know if I'm well equipped to fight Lunestra, Chameleos, and Kieran. Is the urgent quest God or what? Nah, I think the urgent quest is gonna be, what was it? It's gonna throw us Laotian Lung. That'd be some funny shit. Or no, or better yet, it just throws us Fatalis right then and there. Man, old Gen Village quests do not mess around. This must have been like, I need to check if Freedom 2, how far Village Quest like went through. Because I think we're still in low rank is the thing. Unless the Village Quests don't actually go to high rank. Which I guess I was like wrong in my assumption. But at which point, like, I'm wondering, okay, how absurd does it get? Do I have a... Do I have a Rajang? I mean, I think I have a Rajang in the Village Quests. There is an infamous Rajang in the Village Quests. I can't think of any other like crazy thing they'd throw at us. The most I would expect is probably some, like, hard subspecies that would show up. Can't wait to see all Rajang. Oh, yeah. Especially in Freedom Unite. Freedom Unite is the game that introduced most people to Rajang, mostly because I don't think... Yeah, Rajang technically showed up in Monster Hunter DOS. But that was Japanese exclusive at the time, so no one got to fight him. So most people who were introduced to Rajang would be through Freedom Unite or even Freedom 2. So yeah, it'll be interesting to meet Rajang. Antekas, I believe you give me... No, you can't... I wanted Kelbai Horn, but you guys are Anteka. You'll just give me, like, Anteka Horn or Anteka Pelt. So I'm not gonna bother with you. Probably should have taken a Farcaster once I was done here, but whatever. I'll take the long way. I will go through Area 3, then Area 5, Area 7, do a circle. No, I won't go to Area 3 from here. Or I will. There's some materials I want to gather there. But I want to mine some stuff here first. Yeah, we've got a bunch of monsters to fight in 5-star. A lot of difficult fights, too. This is quite the lineup. 3 Elder Dragons. Surprisingly, no slaying quest in the tower. I guess we'll get to explore it at least. That'll be interesting. That's probably one of the bigger areas we have in this entire game, actually. Between the snowy mountains, the jungle, swamp, volcano, and forested hills. The largest map we have on offer would be the tower. How are you supposed to get to that spot where there is honey? I would assume you're supposed to jump from that spot there, but I don't think you can catch, like, cliffs from a jump. Not in this game, anyway, I don't think. And not in any other game, for that matter. Maybe there's a video explaining how you're supposed to get that spot. I don't know. Doesn't matter. I'll want to check after this quest if Feora has enough comrade points so I can give her an increase in status effect so that she will proc. She can try to proc the ice more, the poison, not ice. Why did I say ice? I meant poison. Okay, there's a spot I can mine stuff here, isn't there? I'm pretty sure there is. Yes, there is. There it is. There's a little cheeky spot there, hiding in the hole. Are you kidding me? That broke while... Oh my god. That broke from just 2 hits. These mega pickaxes are supposed to be the best. I know I don't have, like, Divine Whim to reduce the chances of this breaking, but... What the crap, game? Really? Okay, it's done. Is there a place I can gather bugs there? I don't think there is. At this point, I really should just look at, like, the cheat sheet to see where I can gather stuff. Is this going in randomly just a waste of time? Unless you guys don't mind me spending all the time trying to remember which is where and what. And if you want to, like, tell me where is what, I don't mind, but... You don't need to go out of their way to, like, check the wiki for me. I appreciate any help, but... It's your time. Yeah. Yeah, I guess it is my time. I am streaming. For your entertainment. And if you guys don't mind, then I don't mind either. That I, take the time... to do what I will. Okay, I went about this pretty wrong. I wanted to go through a circle, but I guess I could, I'll find a way to work with this. I'll have to go through a bit of backtracking here and there. I do want to get more ice crystals so I can make those dual blades. Having a dual blade that does a bit of more elemental damage will give us a slight advantage over monsters that are weak to ice. Preferably one of the upcoming ones we will face. Although I don't think they are weak to ice in this game. I think they are weak to water, actually. I will want to check that. I don't mind not checking for, like, optimal cooking recipes, or, what cats to get. I don't mind not looking for that. But monster weaknesses, no, I am looking at those. Because I don't think that, like, unless it's the Kushala one, which just says, it is weak to poison, then I don't think, they actively tell you a monster's weakness. Taking the husk insect, what will you take? Give me a mountain herb. Thank you very much, Veggie Elder. I do like that the, no, I'm sorry. I don't want to give you the ice crystal. Can you offer something else, please? Okay, fine. You wanted to take my ice crystals? I wasn't giving them. I'm probably going to get more from all this mining, but I guess I was stingy, okay? How many ice crystals do I even have? Okay, I guess I could have been more generous. I have like 7. But I might need more of them later, since it's going to take like 20 to make those ice dual blades. Alright, let's get some more honey. So yeah, anyway, yeah, I will look at the monster weaknesses for elements, because I don't want to just, like, play it by guessing game of, like, it's a fire monster, it's definitely weak to ice, right? I know some monster weaknesses based on, like, how they are in the later games. Like, Kushala's weakness notwithstanding being in, like, its, description of, what is it? Being in the description in its, like, notes. But, I know Kazu, for example, is weak to fire, because, like, its flabby hide is soft, so it's weak to burning. Yan Kudku, I think, is weak to thunder, because of its scales. Same for... No, Yan Garuga is actually not weak to thunder. It is surprisingly weak to water, because the fact that it shoots fire at you, and also its scales are not as strong. Well, the idea is that its scales are more like with a jagged exterior. So while it is like more hardened than a Yankutku, water affects it a bit more. Unless I'm wrong and it is actually weak to thunder. My memory is probably a bit more fuzzy, because I don't quite remember. But I know he's at least weak to water in World, in Iceborne. I know Tigrex is weak to thunder as well. And Kutku is weak to me turning off the game. Yeah, that's one heck of a weakness. Can't argue with that. I might have missed the mining spot that's there as well. Ha, whatever. If I die to, like, the Kazuwalp, I don't really care. It'll be a faster way to get back to the camp. Is there no other gathering spots for bugs other than, like, Area 1? Probably isn't. I haven't seen, like, the fireflies anywhere. Alright, I'll just, like, gather some materials from the Popo here. Well, I don't need the map. I wonder what happens if you accidentally throw away the Paw Pass ticket. I don't think the game can just give you another one. Although the quest description does say, survive until time over or deliver the Paw Pass ticket. I've never waited 50 minutes in gathering tours, so I don't know if the quest just automatically says you're going back Where's this stuff? I don't need... Did I take anything else from the... no, I want more stones. I don't need the paintball. I think I'll be fine. There's nothing here. Yeah, I'm probably gonna die before I make it to the camp. Whatever. I'm gonna try and see if I can't get to that honey spot again. So you jump off here. Ah, so that's how you're supposed to do it. Okay. Gotcha. Can I get one honey? Nope. I saw like the little bit of health. I'm like, maybe I can get it before one more tick? No. I don't remember if evade distance affects Lance backsteps. I want to say no, but I'm not sure myself. I don't know how much like evade distance or evade window are at play in the old games. I never actually got like had those skills on to really see what big of a difference they do. Yeah, you just never tried because like the skill itself is never on like good armor that you need. I think the only time I've ever had like increased evade, huge if it is, yeah, it'd be really good on old gen. The only armor I've ever like that gave me like evade window increase or evade extended would be I think the Nargacuga armor I used in Portable 3rd. Because the armor gave you evasion and it also gave you razor sharp, so it was a really decent armor. I guess if you get like a good talisman in the later games that would give you a tiny bit of extra distance on backsteps would be OP. Yeah, definitely. It'd be like a... It'd be amazing. Alright, so now I have... I can increase the honey production, but I think I'm fine with honey. What I do want to get is probably the mining spot and the bug tree. Because I'm going to start to really get a lot of ores, and I probably could just go around and farm them, but it'll be much easier for me to just get more mining spots. Because I think the later upgrades for that, like I'll get the ability to get better stuff later down the road. I think the Dragon Toadstool was from this. The 4 ones I got before. The next chance I get I can upgrade like the mushroom spot, I'm doing it right away. I think I probably could just start using the dung as much as I want, because I have like a good set of dung bombs. And you don't need that many dung bombs. On the off chance, like how many do I have at the moment? Let's see. Just put all these back. So I have 50. Yeah, I don't think I'll need any more. If I ever like need a bunch of dung, I probably just could go farm it in the maps it spawns. I think like making the power seed farm faster. Oh, Trini has not returned yet, right. I did a gathering quest. That's probably why he is not back. It's probably waiting until I do like a hunting quest. Right, I don't... Yeah, let me just quickly check. Yeah, you don't have enough Elder Dragon Bones, so... I didn't get a single Elder Dragon Bone from fighting the Kushala Deora. I might be able to kill it, actually, since I only repelled it, and I do believe it still keeps the same HP. Unless it's, I just can't kill them. I'd probably have to, like, do a couple, like, cut a few consistent fights for that to work. Let's see, are you selling... Oh, yeah, you're selling more felines. Do I need more? I have 3, and both of them are just training instead, and I don't use them, I just use Feora. I guess I should just, like... I could use the other spots. Well, no. Fighting and cooking felines are different. Right. Feora, you still don't have enough points. You're getting close there. I need 120 points. You're getting close. You're at 89. Right. Let's try and see if I can't get any skills that will help me with gathering. Life Jam. Huh. Scented celery. Cocotta rice. Burning mango. Queen shrimp. Royal cheese. King squid. And pink caviar. Caviar? Caviar. Gator rib meat. Okay, I'm kind of torn on what I should pick. Any suggestions from chat? Royal cheese with caviar, okay. I think caviar is supposed to be some fish-related thing, isn't it? I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Oh, there's the crab. Bold yet sensitive flavor. Defense, strength increased, thunder resistance increased. Oh, that's nice. Well, it's not going to help me since I'm doing more gathering, but not bad. I probably should just have these dual blades instead of the other ones. Let's register it. Alright, now let me take these, and then let me take 2 of these. Can I combine the bird? No, I can't. I might as well sell it. Right, I want to try and get a lot more village points, and there is a specific spot. Yeah. There is a specific spot that I want to try and get from. I don't know how good this will work, but hopefully it will be fine for me. Grab these 2. And then I want to head to Area 3 in this map. This was recommended to me by a friend. I was thinking of having him join me later in the Guild Hub quests when I got there, but he's kind of stopped playing. He's kind of just doing his other things. And I also don't know how to set up the multiplayer through PPSSPP. I'll just call it the PSP emulator. There was a something someone showed me once, or sent me, and I haven't really bothered to check with it. This should be the way to do it, although I think the problem we were running into trying to play the through multiplayer was that our ports might have been closed that won't allow us to connect to each other. So we couldn't see each other, unfortunately. I would like to get multiplayer working, but if I can't get it working, this means I might have to just put Freedom Unite on the back burner once I'm done with the village quests. Because there is no way in heck I am... Someone gave me a Discord link to the old Gen Monster Hunter community. I probably could just, like, check around Discord communities enough. I think I know some, like, I know some people from one of the other servers that play Monster Hunter and have tutorials. They, I know some people, they might be able to help me. And they haven't tried yet. Well, I'll give it a try on the off chance I got. And there we go. I got a Soothe Stone. Nice. These things will be very beneficial for me. I want to get a couple of them. Unfortunately, I cannot mind... I cannot carve that Hornitar, but I'll be fine. So, anyway, I'm not going to try to do the Gathering Hub quests alone. In any shape or form. It might be a way harder to set up on the Steam Deck. Yeah, I've been hearing some of that here and there. It's probably due mostly to, like, having multiple applications up, I think, on Steam Deck. I don't know how the interface works, but I do know that it's sort of like a computer OC. But it's like, Steam does, like, run in the background, basically. It runs... Oh, right. It runs on Linux. Okay. Never mind, then. So I don't know how Linux exactly works. I've never really used Linux much. I don't think my dad knows how to use Linux either. Oh. This is why I wanted, like, the transporter skills. Yeah, I'm not a computer savvy at all. Well, it's mostly, like, just, I'm mostly saying it just so, like, I would figure out, well, how do I, like, set this up? Like, if I want to install, like, an emulator or setting up a connection to something, that kind of stuff. Oh, crap. I just realized I'm only able to carry one of these because I pick up the Pop House. So once I deliver this, yeah. 1,000 points, that's not bad at all. Alright. Okay, so 1,000 points if I just take one of these and bam. But it's if I survive those raptors on the other side. So 1,000 points from a Suv Stone, that's really good. But anyway, I am not planning on doing the Gathering Hub solo at all. Maybe I can do, like, low rank and high rank, I want to say. Those shouldn't be so bad, but, like, trying to do G rank alone is really... That's asking too much. That is just too much, and I don't have the patience or time in my life to sit through everything in this one game. There are either Monster Hunter games or other stuff I want to do beyond just playing Freedom Unite. And also, low rank and high rank would just be the same thing we are doing here, but with more extra steps. And if I were to do them, I would at least want to do them with other people. Doesn't necessarily have to be on mic, could just be like... viewers or what have you. Maybe friends. We'll see if I can get it working. But the point is, I'm not going to tackle the... If I can't get the multiplayer setting up at some point or in the far-flung future, or if ever, I will probably have to put Freedom Unite on hold or call it quits or just say the series is over once I finish all the village quests. Which we're still far away from being done, as you can tell. We still have 5-star to go through, and that certainly looks like a doozy. And we also still have to go through 6 stars later, and then potentially whatever else the game will throw at you. Well, if you ever want to do GU again, I'd be more down to it. Absolutely, Beef, if we can set that up. Unfortunately, I don't have a means of capturing footage for the Switch. Like, I don't have a capture card, and I don't exactly know how to set those up. And I also do not have a monitor. I could probably use my laptop as, like, a second monitor instead. But that's beyond the realm of my knowledge in how to record stuff that's, like, with a capture card, let alone stream it. So that's another thing that's, like, far from now, but I'd definitely be happy in wanting to stream playing Generations again from start to finish. I think I'd even, like, at the current moment in my save file that I'm, like, playing, I've pretty much used all the weapons from start to finish. But I think what I'm gonna do is when I'm playing that, if I will stream that, I'm gonna try and like play with dual blades because I haven't really played dual blades on my alt save file. I've used like Valor style with them, but that's it. I would very much like to make progression with dual blades. So I guess I'll save dual blades to play on recording with GU ever again. Who knows, maybe by then I will get the Switch too and it will run a bit better on... Can't wait to play lands again. Oh boy, if I'm dual blades and your lands, I'm gonna make your life... Well, actually no, you can just as easily make my life a miserable hell too. Considering the amount of, like... all the stagger hits either one of us can cause each other. Oh, I can. Yeah. I remember when I was playing with some friends at the very start. One of them was using Lance. And let's just say that he was not having a good time. Mostly because Lance sends you flying. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, indeed. He wasn't having much of a good time. And he mostly because two of my friends were just messing around with each other. I think one of them was playing Sword and Shield, and Sword and Shield can really mess you up. Big time, especially if, like, you're a Lance player. So he wasn't having fun. I was trying to make sure I don't hit them a lot, because I was playing Insectlave. But yeah. Oh boy. Eventually he, like, changed his weapon. He, I think, picked up, he played as a Prowler through low rank and high rank. And then when we got to G rank, I don't remember what he used. I think he used Hammer? Could have used Switch Axe, I'm not sure. I think he just, like, changed. He might have been playing Hunting Horn, he might have just been doing some other stuff. Love when a player triggers my counter early so I can eat shit. Oh, yeah! Oh, definitely. That's painful. That's Monster Hunter pain right there. I just heard my Discord make a sound, and I don't know why, because I should be in streamer mode. I am terribly sorry if you heard that. I don't want that to bother you guys, so just give me a quick second. And there we go. I'll try to see if I won't have it any other way. Yeah. Despite all those screw-ups, I would not want to have the multiplayer any other way, which kind of makes me sad that, from what I understand, they straight up just removed hit staggers from teammates in Wilds. That's kind of really, I don't know why they do that. Like, I understand you want to make it more convenient for other people, you don't want to make it hard for everyone who doesn't really know how to play around with it, but at the same time, I'm like, that's part of the fun. It's fun to, like, throw someone with the hammer, and they're, like, with greatsword, and they hit the monster in the air. It makes those, like, really amazing moments. Ooh, Feline Explorer, that's really good. I want to try and see if I can get that working. That is supposed to send me to, like, a unique secret area that has some rare materials. I will want to grab Mega Bugnet and Pickaxe. I really just want to try to minimize chaos. Yeah, but part of that chaos is what, like, makes Monster Hunter fun sometimes, you know? Like, that kind of controlled area of chaos is really fun. And I understand why they would remove it. I do understand that. But at the same time, it's also... you don't have to be so restrictive over it. I could definitely understand, like, to newer players that aren't as skilled and aren't as used to knowing where to space and, like, staying in the monster's part so they don't hit their teammates. I understand why they do it. But I'm also, like, in my mind, it's also, what about us veterans who love playing around with it? What about people that don't have a problem with that? Like, you're kind of messing it for everyone by virtue of doing that. I think that having, like, the shockproof decoration that was introduced in Rise, or at least, no, sorry, not Rise, Sunbreak. I believe that also came from Frontier, but I think having that is a good substitute to, like, well, if you don't want to accidentally hit your teammates, use that. But then people are like, well, you're limiting your, like, entire build. But, like, not really. It's, like, just one level 1 decoration. It's not that bad. But I can also understand why someone would not want to do that on the premises of, like, well, I don't want to give away possible, like, the possibility of me, like, reducing my DPS just in the off chance of hitting teammates. But, like, if at least one person has it, then you don't have to worry about getting hit by teammates and you hitting teammates. So if you're... I guess if you're specifically playing in multiplayer and you're self-conscious about that, then that's a good thing. But I can also, like, I think, like, having a... Oh my god, you have, like, 30 skills per set in the new games. Yeah, you have, like, a bunch of skills in the new games. I think just having that as an, like, accessibility option, where if you don't want to have someone do that to you, I think having that as an option, rather than just, like, automatically saying you don't get the choice, is better. Like, just have it as a multiplayer option where... Yeah, lobby option. Lobby option, or, like, option in the multiplayer where, like, when joining other players, they will stagger you or not stagger you. Give people the option to choose what they want. Don't just have it so everyone is lumped into the same thing. And then you'll say, like, well, what if they don't know about it? Like, just have people tell you about it. I'm pretty sure that, like, the idea of basic communication where it's in the options to have that is not a bad thing. And, like, yeah, you probably will have people going like, oh, you have that on, you filthy casual. Like, play like a real gamer, don't have that setting on. That's gonna be there no matter what. Like, I don't think you can stop that, but I don't think that having that as an option would be such a necessarily bad thing. Oh my god, I'm gonna need more ice crystals just to upgrade this thing. I also don't like... I can't upgrade it now, because I don't have Caliberlight or Stout Bone, which I think those are high-rank stuff, but this will probably be a very good dual blade for later, considering, look at all that blue sharp... I mean, look at the damage, look at the ice damage, and also that green sharpness. Alright, I will check later where I get Pale Bone, because I do want to upgrade these dual blades. They would be technically better than the ones I have at the moment, and these things are not going to be upgraded for a while as well. I'll want to fight... Well, I hope I can get, like, fight Gypsaros soon, so I can destroy his crystal and get another light crystal and upgrade these two. Because having a water attribute weapon will also be nice. I probably want to get the ice variant of this now, since... not ice variant. I already have an ice weapon. I want to get, like, the ice and poison one for this. If I'll even bother with it. Right, let's go fight a simple monster that we know, since a lot of these are either, like, new monsters, dual monsters, or some harder monsters. Or elder dragons. Unrelated, but that feeling when you design a mix set and it looks cool as fuck. Yeah, that's the dream job right there. Usually mix sets are like... What is that abomination you're wearing? Guard 2 and Marathon Runner. Nice, that's really good. I'm always confused. Marathon Runner... So, you have Stamina Surge. You have Constitution, and then you have Marathon Runner. Constitution reduces the amount of, like, percentage of your stamina that you use continuously, right? Alright, yeah. Alright, so when you're blocking and you're evading, when you're spending stamina. Stamina Surge is how fast your stamina recovers, and Marathon Runner is when you're continuously draining it, right? If I get those correctly. So, like on Lance, you'd want to have Constitution and... Yeah, for Lance charges. It would also probably be pretty good on, like, Dual Blades because, like, Dual Blades is constant reduction in stamina by doing this. So dual blades and lance would want Marathon Runner, and probably Constitution so that the stamina doesn't deplete that much. Kitchen is really useful if you have guard too. Yeah, I guess so. But for, like, if you're playing dual blades, well, I'm playing dual blades, I would want to have, Oh, I didn't take more hot drinks. Hopefully this Kazoo will not be as terrible. Unfortunately, it seemed like Feline Explorer did not proc, which I assume it's because I'm in low-rank quests. If I was in high-rank quests, I don't start immediately at the camp. I start randomly. I could start at the camp, I could also start somewhere else. So I think Feline Explorer will proc if I was in a high-rank quest. I'll have to make sure to remember that once I get it. I believe I also got, like, an increase in Thunder Res, didn't I? Yes, I did. I got 4 on Thunder Res, so hopefully this Kazoo will not hurt as much. I think I heard it flap its wings, so it's actually not in Area 8, 9, or 3. It might have left to Area 2. Oh, there he is. Wow, that is a very small Kazoo. Holy cow. That's like at least silver or gold crown. Look at the size of this thing! This isn't a Kazoo, this is like a Kazoo whelp! What the crap? What is this? What is the size of this thing? This is the size of the hunter! It's like the size of 2 felines! Look at this! It's as tall as a hunter! What the crap? Also, I love that the monster sounds are pitched based on the size. Like, you may have noticed it before, but it's very apparent that the size of this thing. What the heck? I did not think I would get to see, like, a massive crown difference in any of these monsters, but Kazoo takes the cake. Ow. I was expecting that. Oh my god, the sounds it makes! Oh my god. I can't take this seriously. I can't. I legit can't. This is... This is too much. Like, you know, now I guess I can see why people say, like, some people in the world of Monster Hunter find Kazoo cute. If he was, like, this size... I mean, he'd still be creepy, but... I can sort of see how it's cute. This is just too funny. Like, I'm practically bullying the monster, considering, like, he can't hit me that easily. And I'm, like, doing almost damage to all his body. I probably can't, like, it makes it harder to aim directly at his head, because he's so small. But I don't really care, because, like, look at the size of this thing. Just clipped through him as he did, like, the bite. Did not hit at all. I'm at least glad that the hitbox is relatively reduced based on size. So he doesn't have, like, a ginormous, Okay, I'm not falling for that, Kazoo. You may be small, but I'm not taking risks. Never take unnecessary risks. Unfortunately, this small Kazooie is being a very smart boy and jumping into the ceiling. And I am not a ranged weapon, so I can't easily hit him. I don't think I could even easily hit him if I was like a bow or something. Maybe Bogan. I clipped the tiny Kezu reaction. Ah, thanks a lot, Beef. If you can, like, send it on the chat here. I'll make sure to feature it later. Okay, Kezu still hurts a lot. I gotta be careful. Do not underestimate its size. It would be pretty funny to die to this thing, but I'm not trying to content farm, or clip farm. I can't even be mad at the roar. It didn't even hit me, but I cannot be mad at that the sound it made. Alright. Let's get out of its way. Let's make some distance. Do not stand in front of it. That may have been too close. Alright. I was being a bit greedy and thinking I'll eat a max potion just to quickly heal up. But I'd rather conserve my resources and not waste a max potion on this. As tempting as it would be to just heal most of my HP really quick, I'll hold it against me. Also, I was greedy again, but whatever. Okay, that hurt for no reason. Oh. Whew, okay, that was close. Keep doing that, Kezu. And he's jumping back to the ceiling, because of course he is! Come on, Kezu, I don't have all day. Oh, you're leaving this area. Okay. The question is, where is he going from here? I'd assume he's leaving to Area 2, but I'm not sure. Let's wait and see. Yeah, he's going to Area 2, alright. I don't need to farm for materials here. If it's mushrooms, I will. I do want more blue mushrooms. And maybe I can get special mushrooms. More Poké Points. Nice. Oh crap, I forgot. I should have been able to get like the mining spot now. Already. Uh-oh. Oh crap. Saw that coming a mile away. Thought I could like try to Superman dive, but I was still in crouching animation. Yeah, Twitch is weird like that sometimes. That's unfortunate. I sometimes have the same problem when I'm like trying to clip something for a stream I'm watching. Really? Oh. That might be me for a second. Hold on. Yeah, I will pause the game for a second. Let me see if I can't fix that. One moment. Where is it? Where is it? Okay, I'm not sure I know how to set it up. Hold on a moment. Oh, that's not it. Okay, I'm not seeing the ability to do that. Maybe I can try to like talk with you after the stream is over. We can use the chat locally, and you can try to send it to me through a different way. So just keep the link at the moment with you, Beef. I'll try and see if I can't figure out how to fix that problem. I'm terribly sorry about that. Anyway, usually when I'm having trouble... Oh, there we go. I'll just have to copy the link there. It's not showing up as like the link to video. But I'll just copy it from here. Oh. Ooh, that was really close. Copy link. Put that here for now. That's... something's weird. I'll figure it out later. The clip might actually show up on my channel regardless. Between... Yeah, I'll try to figure it out. Yeah, I just didn't look at it. I see that. Anyway, thanks a lot, Beef, for clipping the reaction. Ooh, that was close. So one of the things I do when I'm having trouble trying to make a clip, it's usually because if I have the stream on as well as trying to open the clip system, so what I do is just I close the stream just for a few seconds, and I go make the clip. It has kind of been fortunate that I lose like time on the stream, but I guess what you could do is like have the stream still up on another monitor or phone. Like from there, just keep watching and then do the clip on the other monitor. Oh, that kazoo didn't take long. Really fucking funny too. Let me see if I can put that's the wrong thing here. That's not what I wanted. So small because Tails my point blank and it didn't land. Yeah! That's some funny shit. Okay, I was able to get the clip, so... let me see if I can't... Oh, there we go. There. Your clip is now featured on my channel, so you should be able to see it. Again, thank you a lot, Beefus. I'd say this is technically the first clip anyone has ever done. I have clipped something before, but that was myself. And that was just something I caught in the moment that I thought was funny. So, congratulations, Beef. You're the first person to clip something from this on this channel. Yeah, it was a gold crown, a miniature gold crown. 436.6 short. I would have been surprised if that was just a silver crown. It was like, as small as that Kezu was, nope, not a gold crown, only silver. That would have been some crap. That would have been like a bunch of baloney. Right, okay. No 3-level milk. Alright. Let's see here. What do I want to get? Do I want to get the bug tree, or do I want to get another spot to mine? Tough choice. I don't think I need the beehive production. I have enough honey at the moment, but I will want to get that later. 6 feet Kezu versus 5.11 feet Kezu. I mean, relatively speaking, Kezu is like a pretty small flying wyvern, all things considered. Alright, I think I will take the mining spot. Okay, so there's... did I get anything else after that? Using bombs, you can do a ton of mining. Beware the usage limit. Okay, I want to get that later. The tree and the bug net. The bug tree and the bomb mining. I might do some off-stream farming for village points, because as much as I don't mind showing you guys the grind, I don't think you guys would be interested in watching me carry a stone from one point to another for an hour or so. I don't really have anything to talk about in between that. I guess I could, like, I guess before we end, since I was thinking of ending soon, I don't want to fight another monster at the moment. I want to save some of the crazy stuff for the next stream. It won't be, unfortunately, right away tomorrow. I'm going to visit family soon. So there won't be a stream tomorrow, but not to worry, I will try to stream a bit more Monster Hunter and try to get back to Sea of Stars. I was meaning to stream it this week, the day that I'm doing the stream, but didn't turn out good. Had some complications, so I couldn't really sit down and stream. But I do want to go back and stream that game, because that game is fun. Right. Let's see what's up with Trenia. What do you get? Sinister Cloth, an Armor Sphere, Dragonite Ore, Firestone. That's some rare stuff. Stripped Skin. Stripped Skin of a Remopra. The black and red stripes are very popular. Huh. I got some Maclite Ore. Well, since I'm pretty much broke on... You know, I'm sorry, Trenia. If I was 300, I might have actually sent you out, but I think I will save up. I'll use some worms. Why not? Yes, that will be it. Alright, I'll gather the bugs, gather the stones, and then we'll go do one more gathering crest of Sioux stones. I'll try to grab as many as I can until I can't mine any more from them, and we'll call it a day for. We'll call it for today's stream. Oh, I was already mining there. Alright, let's go to this spot here. Let's see what we get. Earth Crystal. Another Earth Crystal. Iron Ore. And some Maclite Ore. That might be the third spot we can get from there. But... oh well. Put this down. I want to see if there is an armor that gives me transporter that I can easily, like, build. Let's see, nope. Nope. Let's look at armors that I don't exactly remember what they give. I'm trying to, like, I'm drawing a blank on what gives me transporter and what doesn't. Okay, Hermitor gives me guard. Stamina would not be bad, considering I need to carry stuff. But I don't want to focus on that. this card gives me. Alright, abnormal status up. What does double Fango mask give? An increase in HP. Peruga mask, protection, Bristow cap, gluttony cooking barbecue. Helper hood does not help. That doesn't help either. This gives gathering and high-speed gathering, but I don't have the resources. I need a lot of dosibesu of those things to just make the entire armor, because I only have 4. And a lot more. What does the butterfly armor give you? Yeah, backpacking, don't need that. Death stench, what do you give? Sneak and fencing. Fencing is not bad early on. Was there no armor that gave me, transporting? I could have sworn there was. Oh, was it specifically? I'll try to show you my armor once it's made. Sure thing. Was it specifically the stuff here? Sneak and psychic. Man, I don't know. Okay, I guess I don't have an armor that gives me transporting. Huh. Or I don't remember. I'll have to take a closer look on that later. Maybe off-stream. Well, let's gather some of our stuff. Take one well-done steak. I will take some hot drinks just so that my stamina does not deplete every time I go to the snowy area there. Feora is level 11. Nice. Ooh, look at that color. Sorry, I'm not reading that. Mike, how are you doing? Mike, I don't have 5 flavines. I only have 4. If feline is on a break, you can have even better chats with them than usual. They will also give you better items than usual, yeah? Huh. I guess if I'm not planning on eating from the cooks, I could just have them on a break. Well, that's just a hassle in of itself. Alright, 95 points. Fiora's getting close so I can get her abnormal status attack up. Once I have that, she'll probably be able to at least cause paralysis, not paralysis, sorry, poison more often. Alright. Let's eat, any suggestions from chat? Give me one ingredient and I'll choose the other one. You got Princess Pork, Blessed Wine, Burning Mango, Dragon Foot, Life Jam, Rare Onion, Royal Cheese, Scented Celery, and King Squid. Foot. Okay, Dragon Foot. I guess that's supposed to be meat. Dragon Foot, and I think Princess and King would be nice, but let's see. I will take my foot and drink some blessed wine. Alright, let's drink some water. I have to say, it surprisingly was pretty quick for me to get used to this cooking animation. Defense strength increased and ice res increased. Nice. Yeah, well, I don't really care that much for that now since I'm not really going to fight, but that's nice to have that. I used to think when I saw that animation, I was like, what is this whack-ass cook anim- Oh! You got a new quest. Oh, Kushala shows up in the jungle here. Okay, so it can either be in... Okay, yeah, so Kushala can either show up in the snowy peaks or in the jungle. I guess this was the other quest to do. Well, 3U has none. Well, no, 3 you just munch down on a bunch of food. Technically speaking, there is no eating animation in Portable Third. You just, you're given like a selection of sake, chug it down, and bam. That's your health. Yeah, that's your like buffs. You get your health increase from like sitting down in the spring there. Yeah, but it's a boring one. I guess so. I guess technically speaking, there are only 2 games in the series that give you a cooking animation of some sort for food, which is this game, Freedom 2 and Freedom Unite, and For You, which has like the street chef, the street feline that like cooks. That like his animations get more interesting as you progress through the solo game in that game. Alright, I didn't check the barbecue spit. World did it right, actually. Yeah, World is like the one most people know. Because that really popularized the whole thing. I still love watching Grandma Meowster's cooking cutscene. And then we have to go throughout an entire 2 years, or maybe 3 worth, of just fricking bunny dongos in Rise and Sunbreak. I don't want to say that that is the reason it contributes to me disliking that game, or those 2 specifically, but let's just say that not having any interesting thing to see as a food cutscene is a contributor. At the very least, from what I'm seeing in Wilds, there is some really, you get to cook your own food. I saw like just some of the stuff on the beta, and it looks tantalizing. I will say that. So I'm happy at least the Japanese are still keeping to their tradition of making food look really tasty. I think there's a video that talked about like why does anime or Japan in particular like to emphasize their food a lot. I don't remember like what it was, but it's probably a culture thing of some sort. Nice, more ice crystals. We'll need more of those. So let's just carry as many Soovstone. I think I've seen it before too. That's nice. I might watch it again. Can't remember why though. Yeah. That's the problem with seeing good videos. You don't really remember them. Maybe I should just remember. I just consume the video while you. Same. I mean, I have a couple of people that forget. Yeah, YouTube is kind of like, it really does fill that niche sometimes. I used to always, like, wake up in the morning, turn on the TV, and watch, like, a cartoon episode before going to school. I'd have my cereal, watch TV with it, and there you go. Now YouTube basically fills in that role now. Although I don't, like, watch and eat all the time. But mostly, like, if I'm, say, eating lunch, I guess, then I'll do that. I gotta be careful with these Prey and Genprey. One hit from their jump, and there goes the Soovstone. They're way more unpredictable in this game than they are in the later games. Saw a tweet that said, you just scrolled for 3 hours, name one thing you've seen. It's God damn it! It had to be right at the end there, did it? Ah! I'm sorry, name one thing you've seen in those 3 hours, and that broke me. Yeah, I guess that's true. I mean, I could tell you I do remember at least partly what I was looking at today in videos. And also, like, what I was putting, like, background music when I was, like, playing other stuff. Because usually the videos I watch are from the people I'm subscribed to. So I remember seeing, like, a video on Binding of Isaac where they just have every item is one. I saw 2 Binding of Isaac videos today. One was that gimmick episode, and the other was just normal gameplay from like the start until they get to an ending. And then they just get like a broken run where they rig the whole thing and get a bunch of like good items and the like. And then another video I saw was a video I already saw before of a video talking about Doom: The Dark Ages, but like I had that as like background music. Basically. Gotta make a point to remember what I watch now and think about it afterwards. Yeah. I think the only other time I like consistently go back to watch stuff is if I look at like my old streams. So I'm just consuming everything mindlessly. Yeah, that's a good mentality. Okay, let's see if I can carry this Sea of Stone. If I can't get like at least one of them, if I break like 3 of them, that will be the limit. I'm gonna end the quest after like I lose 3. I don't want to just keep going at this until, like, the quest timer hits 50. I'm gonna try to carry as many as I can until, like, I don't know, I guess until Beef has to go away, or, like, it gets a bit late for me. Like, I was technically thinking of finishing stream soon, but I'll keep going for just a couple minutes more, farming some village points, and then we'll call it for today. He'll be off soon, too? Okay. I'm gonna give this one more try here. Okay, I said 3 strikes, but I want to at least get one Soup Stone. If I can't get one, and I lose another one here... Okay, 3 strikes it is, so I'm gonna give it one more try. I've already lost 2. If I lose again, I'm not going to stream you seeing me lose it 50 billion times. It would be funny. It would definitely be funny. But after, like, the 4th and 5th time, it would get really annoying. For me and for you. So I'll just, like, do some farming of village points off stream. And then the next time... I will show you all the village points I have accumulated, and then I'll buy some stuff from, I think it's, Oh, okay, I can't even get a Soup Stone anymore! Never mind! I got 2, and that's it. Alright. No more 3 strikes, just no strikes at all. We're just going back to camp, and we're not getting any Soup Stone today, because the Genprey and Ayaprey kick the shit out of me. I'll get some Kelby horns. I need those. Thankfully, I did get some, like, special mushrooms. Oh, yeah. Tiny, difficult to pick. A moss swine's favorite food. Okay, I did read the description on that. I was wondering if what was special about the mushrooms, and they do it... They don't quite describe it, but they say a moss swine likes to eat them. Anyway... we won't be getting more village points out of, like, a Soup Stone because they're gone. I guess it's good. It is good to have Gathering 2 at least, and not Transporter, because if I don't have more gathering spots there, I guess I can't have more chances to get Soup Stone. That's one of the things that kind of pisses me off, at least in the old games. Is like, I know where the gathering spot is, just make it be 100% to get that rare thing. Why are you making it so, like, there's an off chance to get something else? Unless I'm, like, actively farming for, like, rare materials, then yeah, I want to get an increased chance of, like, getting, I don't know, another Ice Crystal or Macalite Ore. But if I'm specifically, like, farming for points, just make it so that this one spot will always give me that one thing. At least they got better at it in, like, the later games, but... Early on, it's like a case of... If you don't know about this spot, it's like, yay, I'm getting materials, and all of a sudden, ooh, I got this big rock that can give me a lot of points. But I wasn't planning on it, because, like, I don't really know the way to go back, and then you lose it, and then you hear that sound where it's like, it broke, and then you feel like crap. Don't even get me started on the whole like egg delivery quests. We haven't had those so far. I don't think they're in Village Quest, or maybe I have. I might be forgetting. I did have one. In fact, I did in the jungle map. But that one is like not relatively that bad. Right. I think that will be enough for today. Let us, I'll keep this armor. I'll farm later. Right, let's go to our bed, save our game. And exit the game. And before we go, I think it'll be interesting, since we fought Tigrex, let's look at its ecology video, since I did that last time with Kushala Daora. So, where is it? There it is. Tigrex ecology. Let's sit back and watch this. That poor Popo did not stand a chance at all. I'm wondering why... I was wondering why the resolution on that was so clean compared to, like, here. I'll just quickly show it, you see. It's got, like, black borders here. So much sauce, yeah. I believe the reason that this might be, like, in lower quality than the Tigrex one is because this one was intended to be on a PSP monitor, and this one is just the one they took from, like, PlayStation 2. And, like, back then, TV monitors were not that big. Or at least the raw file size they took was just like, let's just take the easiest solution. It's already a small screen. So they didn't really bother upscaling it. And I don't think I can upscale it easily with emulator unless I mess around with the files. So, thank you guys for watching. This has been Cypherx97. And I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.